श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं धीभक्त्यादिगुणार्णवं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिम्। श्रीमते रामानुजाय नमः। श्रीमद्वरवरमुनये नमः। श्री Baladhanvi Gurave नमः. Namaskaram one and all, and welcome to yet another episode of Everyday Encounters with Emperuman, a part of Sri Shabdam series. Through the grace of our Acharyan, this English series aims to reach the next generation of kids and non-Tamil speaking devotees, introducing them to Sri Vaishnava philosophy, all in small, palatable, interesting sections with infographics and Devaganam. As part of this series, we relate to Bhagavan Sriman Narayana through everyday things we see. And this beautiful analogy was provided by Prativadi Bhayangaram Anugraham Swami, fondly called as Kanchi Swami, one of the greatest Purvacharyas of Sri Vaishnava Satsampradayam. We began this everyday encounters with Emperuman by drawing similarities between Emperuman, that is Sriman Narayana, and water, rain, and clouds, and then moved on to draw similarities between animals like elephants and lions. And for the past 4 episodes, we have been looking at the similarities between Sriman Narayana and bull. And today will be our final concluding episode of drawing similarity between Emperuman and bull. To review the past 8 points, Adian will provide the links below and you can go and look at the previous episodes. Now let's dive into the final similarity, the 9th one between Sriman Narayana and bull. So here we go. A bull tirelessly works for its owner. But if it feels displeased or threatened, it can charge at its owner, someone with whom it has been acquainted. Similarly, Emperuman can also act against those who displease him or pose a threat to his devotees. Here is a beautiful story of Sri Krishna as referred by Swami Periyalvar in his Periyalvar Tirumozhi. There was a close friend of Sri Krishna named Malikan. He learned several skills regarding the use of weapons from Sri Krishna. As time passed, his ego swelled and he started misusing his skills to hurt innocent people. Sri Krishna could not tolerate this and tried to convince Malikan to pursue the right path, but Malikan was unyielding. Krishna was hesitant to kill someone who was his friend. While trying to guide Malikan to the right path, the unruly Malikan did not pay heed and commanded Sri Krishna to teach him how to use his disc, that is the Sudarshana Chakram. Krishna cautioned that it might be a hard skill to acquire and effortlessly spun the chakra in front of him and held it in his hand. However, Malikan was adamant and seized the chakra from Krishna's hand, spun it and held it in his little finger close to his head without realizing the danger. As the chakra returned to his hand, it precisely chopped off his head. This incident proves that Sri Krishna can find ways to hurt even those who he is acquainted if they do not follow the dharma, the righteous path. We will listen to this pasuram at the end of this episode. In conclusion, our exploration reveals profound similarities between Emperuman, Sriman Narayana and the bull. And here is a quick gist of it. The first similarity is based on their name, the Vrishabham. That's a common name for Sriman Narayana and bull. Vrisha originates from the Sanskrit word which means dharma. Emperuman is the epitome of dharma, personification of dharma, and hence he is called as Vrishabha. And incidentally, a bull is also called as Vrishabha in Sanskrit. The second similarity is drawn based on the Tamil word Madu. Bull is referred to as Madu in Tamil. Madu is also a non-cognizant being, and Emperuman, though omniscient, becomes non-cognizant, overlooking the mistakes of his devotees and uses that as the means to correct them and to redeem them and shower his compassion. The next one is a bull has 4 feet. And foot in Sanskrit is called as charanam. Charanam also means actions in Sanskrit. So, like how a bull has 4 feet, Emperuman also performs 4 actions, which is creation, protection, and destruction, and the fourth one being the most crucial and important one, which no one else does, and that is moksha pradatvam, which is granting liberation. A bull can be brought with money, and Emperuman can be brought or procured with bhakti. A bull follows the owner. Similarly, Emperuman follows his devotees. A bull is completely dependent on its owner, and Emperuman depends on his owner, that is, his devotees, for sustenance in Archavataram and all the other forms, that is, the deity form that we see. A bull selflessly works for the welfare of others. Similarly, Emperuman, be it Kurmavataram or Sri Ramavataram or Sri Krishna Avataram, has shown that how he tirelessly works for the welfare of his devotees, and in fact, he is also working right now tirelessly to redeem us all from this cycle of birth and death. And that's why he is called as the one who is performing the greatest tapas, the penance, and hence Madhavam, Sayakuriya Madhavan. He also lifts the burden akin to how a bull lifts the burden. And a bull plays a very crucial role in farming, which is plowing the fields. Similarly, Emperuman plows the fields of our hearts to cultivate devotion. And the final comparison is a bull can charge at its owner if it's displeased. Similarly, Emperuman can also pose threat to those who threaten his devotees or who do not follow the path of dharma. So, let's try to see Bhagavan Sriman Narayana in everything around us. Let his divine actions lead us towards a life of devotion and righteousness, ensuring our spiritual growth and protection. See you all in next episode with a different samyam, similarity as shown by the great Prativati Bhayangaram Anugrahacharya Swami. Until then, Dhanyasmi Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha.
சீமாலிகன்னவனோடு தோழமை கொள்ளவும் வல்லாய் சாமாரவனை நீ எண்ணி சக்கரத்தால் தலை கொண்டாய் ஆமாரறியும் பிரானே அணியரங்கத்தை கிடந்தாய் ஏமாற்றும் என்னை தவிர்த்தாய் இருவாட்சி பூசூட்டவாராய் ஆழ்வார் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.